Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning and I'm about to head off to work. I have been a good girl and edited and uploaded the vlog this morning. I'm back to my old schedule, which feels kind of awesome. And also I have had some porridge and all yummy stuffed, breakfasty stuffed. So I am right about to head out. So good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. That time when you record a whole rant and then discover you have chocolate all over your face. So basically I'm gonna try to make a long story short. This lunchtime I decided I wanted a frappuccino. I went to the Starbucks that recently opened just across my office. I got my Starbucks and my frappuccino, my Java chip frappuccino, and then I went back into the office before I sipped it, and it didn't taste like the Java chip that I'm used to. It was very sweet and it tasted very thin. And for me it was like, there is not enough milk in this frappuccino. So I went back to Starbucks and I said, there is no milk in this frappuccino, or there is very little milk in this one. It doesn't taste at all as the one I usually get. And when you say that, usually to all other Starbucks I've been, the barista says, okay, I'll redo it for you. Exactly what they usually say. This barista, she started arguing with me. I mean, really arguing with me, which I would take from any other store, because in Sweden, Swedish people have it too good for them. It's very hard to unemploy someone. That's not the word, but let's go there. So people have a tendency, not the customer's right thing usually isn't. People can be very grumpy when they work in retail anywhere. But Starbucks, I know that they have the rules that American Starbucks have, and that is that the customer is always right. It says so everywhere that if the coffee you've gotten isn't up to your standard, we remake it. But she argued with me, and it wasn't until the person that took the order, the cashier, said, can she just remake it for you? And I'm like, sure, remake it for me. So she remade it for me. Not only was it a totally other color, and when I'm pointing that out to the barista, she again like, no, but that has set itself and it gets darker and yada yada. There was a lot of arguments in that. They don't get darker, especially not as the only chocolate supposed to be in it is on the top. And that's on the cream, and it was a strange kind of cream, so I don't know. And it was lactose free, so yeah. It tasted a little bit better. It had a little more of that creamy taste that milk gives, but it was way too sweet still. But I didn't want to continue to argue, so I took my latte and went. Or my frappuccino, and went. And I was kind of annoyed and irritated and kind of angry a very big chunk of the day just because of that, because she treated me very badly. And like, I tried to be a nice person and said like, this latte isn't correct, I'm sorry, like, I know that I'm supposed to get a new one, and she just didn't want to give him one. Yeah. I got it out on Instagram and I'm emailing with Starbucks. They are very nice about it. But anyway, I decided when I went home, as they prolonged the happy hour thingy to last out to today. So between 3 and 5 you could get a frappuccino for half the price. So I went down to the Starbucks that I usually shop from, which is on the central station, which is on the way home for me, and I bought the same. Now, I first got a chocolate chip because for some reason that specific barista always make me a chocolate chip instead of a Java chip. And I don't know why, because I order a Java chip, it says Java chip on my receipt. So I don't know if the girl that took my order wrote the wrong numbers or if he just reads the wrong, because that is, I think, the third or the fourth time that he does a chocolate chip instead of a Java chip. But the thing is, when I confront him with it, he's also, oh yeah, but of course you're gonna have a Java chip, and he remakes it. Like that. No arguments, nothing. He could start arguing with me that it said the wrong thing or something, but it didn't. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. But I got my Java chip, and just from the first sip, it was a whole different experience. Because a Java chip isn't supposed to be super sweet. It's supposed to have that coffee taste. It's supposed to taste Java with a little bit of that chocolate mocha. It's supposed to have Java chip pieces in it. It's such a different. And the Java chip that I got from her didn't even have the Java chip pieces in it. So it was a whole different thing, the first one. So yeah, I won't be buying from that Starbucks again, I promise you that. But I will be buying from Starbucks again because they are usually awesome. And on another note, you know the beautiful card that I made yesterday? It was with the wrong character. I'm supposed to post another one on Friday with another character, so I will be coloring tonight. Things that happen sometimes. It will take a couple of weeks until this card will be up. Not because I'm not allowed to show the image, but because I've other things planned the upcoming weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna have an evening of coloring. So, I'm truly a Starbucks girl for life. I am having my evening tea in my Gothenburg cup from Starbucks. I have another one of these from Atlanta when I was in Florida 2 years ago, in 2013. I was supposed to get a Starbucks cup from all over the place. The only place I actually got one from in the end was from the airport in Atlanta, because we went from Orlando to Atlanta and then from Atlanta to Sweden or Paris to Sweden. I don't remember, something like that. But yeah, and a little note about herbal teas. I try to take this now and then because people don't know that. I have an evening tea, which is caffeine free and it's supposed to be soothing. One thing you have to be careful when you buy herbal teas that are soothing is that they can have John's wort in them. And if you are on hormonal birth controls, they will mess them up. You can become pregnant because John's wort will kind of work against your hormones. And also, if you're like me, gone into menopause a little bit too early, you shouldn't have John's wort either, as it is working with your hormones and SLE. Lupus is also one of those diseases where you should be careful with things that messes with hormones. So yeah, mine does not contain John's wort. It is like passion. Passion fruit comes from a passion flower, and this is like the passion flower herb thingy. That's the bigger part, and then it's some mint of some sort and stuff. It's really good though. But I can't really translate everything from Swedish to English all the time. It's called evening peace, basically, directly translated. And as you know before, cauliflower is actually flower cabbage if you directly translate it from Swedish to English. So kind of funny things. But I am going to sit down and color and yeah, drink my tea. Well guys, it's evening. I totally lost track of time. I thought I'd just sit down and color for a little while, and then I realized it was 9:30 and I hadn't even had dinner, and I needed to kind of go to bed. I'm starting to be very tired, even though it says like a 20 to 10, but I think I'm gonna head to bed but I've had so much fun just coloring and coloring, and I so want to show you, but I can't. It's gonna go live on Friday, and as things aren't released yet, I can't show you. But I had so much fun. I am more and more learning how to use the markers, not only to shadow characters, but also making backgrounds, and kind of learning ways to use them and trying to figure out how to shadow other things. And I don't know, it's so much fun. I had so much fun yesterday too, or was it, yeah, yesterday, but that card won't be up for 2 weeks, so I'm just teasing you all the time. But I actually did at 9:30. I took a little break and I had some dinner. I had leftover stew, and well, I've edited some of the photos, and now I'm gonna head to bed because I'm tired. Life, I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm feeling very comfortable in myself right now, so I don't know, it's just fun. Things turning out the way I want them to, it makes me very, very happy. We'll see what I do tomorrow, if I just rest or if I can colour some more. Tomorrow though I won't be recording it, I will be just playing around, maybe for my Saturday card or something like that. But it's the start anyway, so yeah. I'm finding slowly, I'm finding my way back to what I love, why I started coloring, why I started everything. For a while it felt that I have been in the same groove. I've been repeating the same things, just with different character and different pattern papers. And now I have started to just color. Not so much about the pattern papers, more about the coloring. And you haven't seen any of the results yet, so that is also going to be kind of fun when you start seeing the results. And soon, the 1st of June, there is the coloring challenge competition thingy, which I really just want to do. So yeah, but right now I'm going to head to bed, so good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!